Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and subscribe my channel. Steffy breaks up, Liam disappears, and she demands answers. Steffy Forrester will go insane when she goes to the hospital to see Liam Spencer, who is missing, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B. No one on the unit knows what happened to him. Since the whole incident with Luna Nozawa, Steffy has been by Liam's side. Liam took a bullet for Steffy, claiming that he was a dead man anyway. Evidently, he was referring to his terminal brain tumor. Liam was given just a few months to live by Dr. Grace Buckingham. Grace was pressured by Bill Spencer to save his son's life. He declared that his son had to survive, no matter how much money was needed. She did precisely that. Steffy needs answers now that Liam has been moved to a secret location. Steffy Forrester breaks free according to the spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy wants to know what happened to Liam. She informs Bill that he will reveal Liam's location. She needs to see him right away. Steffy is concerned about Liam's safety and proper recovery. Steffy is calmed down by Bill, who promises to take her to see Liam soon. Steffy is against waiting to see Liam. She wants to see him immediately because she gets a feeling that Bill is up to a shady scheme with Grace. Steffy Forrester fills Hope Logan in. According to the spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy contacts Hope Logan, Annika Noel, to inquire about Liam's whereabouts. She will most likely inform Hope that Bill moved Liam to a secret location without providing her with the address. Hope, who is worried about, will be shaken by this. Liam's well-being. When Liam rushed into the beach house to protect Steffy, Luna Nozawa shot him, and Liam was fighting for his life at the time. Hope maintains her resolve to locate Liam and ensure his safety. Hope and Steffy have no faith in Bill's ability to safeguard Liam. They want to put their faith in him, but it's hard because he has a long history of bad decisions. According to the spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill will keep trying to hide where James is, but Steffy and Hope will find him quickly. To find out how everything plays out, continue watching the CBS soap opera. Do you think Steffy will locate Liam, B&B fans? Please let us know what you think in the comment section below. Remember to watch The Bold and the Beautiful. Given that she is no longer a part of his life, according to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, this makes no sense. Steffy is now in charge of Liam naturally. We are referring to Steffy Forrester because it appears that she is in charge of who can and cannot see Liam Spencer, who is currently battling for his life in the hospital after being shot by Luna. During the most recent episode, Bill Spencer came to the hospital to see his dying son and Steffy went off on him like never before. Is she even entitled to act in that matter? The internet certainly did have a lot to say about the subject, as our readers can imagine. Some even made the following observations. Finn is okay with Steffy showing way more concern for Liam than a normal person should. I don't think she ever asked Finn if he is okay after finding out his daughter is dead, even though I think she is alive and Finn knows that his mother got shot. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. If Finn finds out that Luna is still alive, will he tell Steffy? Even if Luna caused this, any parent would still be shocked, but Steffy only cares about her true love, Liam. Steffy Forrester is crossing the line according to a different show critic. Steffy is the most self-centered Forrester, and that's saying something. She blames everyone for everything but takes zero accountability for her own behavior and couldn't care less about others' feelings. It's ridiculous that she had the power in this situation. She went off on him, made Bill of all people cry, then yelled at him to leave, and Bill actually leaves weeping without seeing his son and not even knowing what kind of shape he is in, was another comment made. It's completely absurd and impossible to believe. Steffy is believable because she has complete control over everything and is a great bitch character. Her actions are her own. The remainder was nonsensical. The internet certainly has a lot to say about the subject, as our devoted readers can imagine. The CBS network airs The Bold and the Beautiful on weekdays. Be sure to catch up on everything that is going on with B&B right now by checking your local listings for times. In the meantime, let us know what you think by leaving a comment down below. Steffy Forrester finds herself spiraling into a panic because Liam Spencer, the man who nearly died in her arms, has vanished without a trace in a moment that shakes the very foundations of Los Angeles. The bold and the beautiful plunges into a storm of secrecy, betrayal, and raw maternal rage in a moment that shakes the very foundations of Los Angeles. This time, the guilty party is not protected from her wrath by even the name Spencer. It begins in a sterile hospital corridor, with the hum of machines echoing through the walls and a strange, eerie stillness that warns Steffi something is off. She had come to check on Liam, the man who gave his life for her, the man who said his goodbyes to life and ran in front of danger when Luna Nozawa fired the fatal shot in that showdown. She still has vivid memories of that day, when Liam was bleeding profusely and whispering that it didn't matter because he was dying anyway. He was supposed to die because of the brain tumor. It was simply defeated by the bullet. But fate, and money, had other plans. Bill Spencer had refused to let his son die. He brutally attacked Dr. Grace Buckingham, paid any price to save Liam by forcing her to perform an experimental surgery. The outcome was nothing short of miraculous. Or did they? Now, as Steffi enters the ward, expecting to see Liam recovering, she finds an empty room. No machinery. No indication of treatment. No Liam. No one on the floor knows where he went. The nurses give blank stares. The charts are gone. The paperwork for the discharge has been sealed. He is no more. And that's when Steffi loses it. Forrester Creations' calm and collected CEO breaks free. The emotions of rage, panic, and fear all rise to the surface. Where is he now? She insists. The staff is afraid. Security is the name. However, Steffi is not resigning this time. She storms into Bill's office, breaking up a meeting, and her eyes are furious and wild. Where exactly is Liam? She growls. Bill tries to remain calm, offering vague platitudes. He assures her, he's safe. He is recuperating alone. But Steffi's not having it. She knows Bill too well. She's seen what he's capable of when cornered. And her gut tells her that something is very wrong. You are concealing him. You and that physician are concealing something. I want the truth, and I want it now. However, Bill, as always naive, holds the line. He insists Liam needed peace. That his recovery would be slowed by the public eye, the media, questions, and paparazzi. However, Steffi does not concur. Not for a moment. She's watched Liam cling to life. She's watched hope break down at his bedside. And now, she can't help but wonder, was the tumor real? Was the surgery even necessary? Or is all of this a ruse to safeguard something or someone? Steffi makes a crucial call when she receives no responses and her rage grows. She tells Hope Logan. Hope is stunned. Is Liam gone? Without warning taken? What's going on? No word? Her voice trembles as she processes the news. She still and always will love Liam in part. She can't help but panic despite her efforts to move forward with Beth, Carter, and her career. This just doesn't feel right. Hope and Steffi, united in fear, begin working together, a rare moment of unity between the eternal rivals. They cross-reference phone records, call old friends, track Bill's movements. They discover a deceitful trail. Dr. Grace Buckingham has gone dark. She's not answering her phone. She has closed her office. Her license status? Pending investigation. Everything suddenly makes a chilling sense. What if Liam was not actually dying? What if there never was a tumor? What if this entire medical emergency, the panic, the miracle surgery, the secret recovery, was all a cover? But to what end? A faked death? A witness protection move? Or, was Liam the one orchestrating it all? Because what would happen if Liam finally snapped after years of being manipulated, judged, and pulled between Hope and Steffi? What if this was his way out, from expectations, from women who couldn't choose him fully, from a life that always made him second best? Theories swirl. Ivy's name resurfaces. Daphne makes a cryptic comment at Il Giardino. Wyatt starts receiving encrypted texts with fragments of Liam's voice. Nothing adds up. And all the while, Steffi spirals. She can't sleep. She still has nightmares about that night, when Liam hugged her and told her he would always love her. She keeps replaying it in her mind. She has to believe he's alive. She has to believe someone knows something. But as her world spins further out of control, Steffi begins to suspect the unthinkable. Bill never intended to save Liam. He wanted to get rid of him. Why? What secrets did Liam discover? Liam threatened to expose what Bill did or planned. The pressure increases. Hope goes up to Carter and asks if he was involved in the lie. Steffi says that Thomas is more knowledgeable than he is. Ridge steps in, trying to mediate. However, the harm is done. The disappearance of Liam is no longer just a case of a missing person. It's a suspenseful tale of betrayal, deceit, and even murder. Steffi, as well? She's not giving up until she uncovers the truth, no matter what it costs. On The Bold and the Beautiful, fans are speaking out louder than ever about something deeply troubling. At the heart of the drama is Steffi Forrester, once a heroine, now walking a tightrope between concerned ex-lover and outright manipulator. At Liam Spencer's hospital bedside, the woman who once said she had moved on is now in charge. Additionally, individuals are pondering the question of what no longer confers that authority. All of it started when Liam was taken to the hospital, bleeding and unconscious, after taking a shot meant for Steffi from Luna Nozawa, who was in a panic. Suddenly, the man who has always played the emotional ping-pong game with Steffi and Hope found himself in the middle of life and death. Family should have been able to gather at that time. However, in its place, it transformed into a battlefield of control, grief, and suppressed truths. Steffi Forrester, grieving guardian or gatekeeper? In the most recent and explosive episode, Liam Spencer's father Bill Spencer went to the hospital to see his son, but Steffi yelled at him and made accusations against him. The situation ought to be solemn, quiet, tender. Instead, Steffi screamed at Bill to leave, accused him of interfering, and even denied him access to Liam's hospital room, turning the room into a war zone. And what's the most amazing part? Bill left in fact. Weeping. With tears in his eyes and no response, the LA billionaire, the same man who once built skyscrapers, crushed rivals, and manipulated court systems, left his dying son's bedside. It was a powerful scene. Emotional. However, it was also completely unbelievable to many viewers. It's ridiculous that she had the power in this situation, one fan wrote online. She kicked Bill out after making him cry. She didn't belong there. The internet reacts, Steffi is overstepping. Fans of B&B are showing no signs of slowing down, whether on forums or social media. A growing number of critics are scrutinizing, mocking, and condemning Steffi's actions. One viewer wrote, "Steffi is the most self-centered Forrester, and that's saying something. She takes no responsibility for her own behavior but blames everyone for everything." By highlighting what appears to be a glaring emotional contradiction, another post added fuel to the fire. Steffi's showing far more concern for Liam than a normal person should is fine with Finn. She didn't even ask if he was okay after finding out their daughter is dead. It's clear something's off. That last line has a powerful impact, particularly in light of recent rumors that Finn may be concealing the fact that Luna is alive. If that's the case, it adds yet another layer of dysfunction to an already packed plot. Keep in mind that Steffi and Liam's relationship has always straddled the line between emotional codependence and dependency. They have felt a pull that neither of them could truly resist, even when they were married to other people. But now that she's married to Finn, a man who just lost his daughter, fans can't help but question her emotional priorities. Why is she pouring so much energy into Liam, while Finn suffers in silence? One irate viewer wrote, "All Steffi cares about is her true love Liam. It doesn't matter if Luna caused this. A parent ought to still be broken." Steffi, as well? She is busy giving everyone orders. There is now more to this than just a love triangle. It is about Steffi's emotional boundaries and whether or not she has completely forgotten about them. Is Bill Spencer the victim here? Another unexpected turn in the reactions of fans? I feel sorry for Bill. The ruthless patriarch has done terrible things over the years: blackmail, betrayal, manipulation, but no one can deny this: he loves his sons. And now, as he longs to see Liam one more time, someone who is neither legally nor medically connected to his care is pushing him aside. The sight of Bill crying, walking away from the hospital empty-handed, stunned fans into a rare moment of empathy. One person wrote, "Bill has every right to see Liam." No matter how much she despises him, Steffi does not have the authority to direct Liam's family. He is not married to her. Not her responsibility. Additionally, this brings us to a more in-depth inquiry: did Steffi cross a line? Or is there something we're not seeing yet? Theories and twists: is there more to the story? Could Liam have given Steffi power of attorney in secret? Unlikely, but possible, especially if he expected drama. Is Steffi keeping a secret? Could she be aware that the brain tumor was a fabrication and that Liam's condition isn't as severe as they claim? Is this a setup for a major Finn vs. Liam war? Finn may be keeping it quiet until he knows how to use the information against Steffi if Luna is still alive. Could Bill be behind Luna's disappearance? He has the power, the money, and now the motive: revenge. Last word: Steffi Forrester's demise? Steffi is clearly traveling in a dangerous direction. Her obsession with controlling Liam's world is alienating everyone around her, including Finn, Hope, and even Bill. If she doesn't rein herself in soon, the fallout could be catastrophic. Already, fans are turning against her. Her marriage is in serious jeopardy. In addition, the whole truth about Luna's fate and Liam's condition has not yet been revealed. The Bold and the Beautiful has delivered a jaw-dropping moment: Steffi Forrester is absolutely losing it, and Liam Spencer is gone, in a plot twist that no one saw coming but is now everyone's obsession. What was supposed to be a tender hospital recovery storyline has veered into psychological thriller territory, and the stakes have never felt more explosive. Let's break it down. Liam, the man who shot Steffi because he thought he had nothing left to lose because he had been diagnosed with a fatal brain tumor, has vanished from the hospital. There are no records, no nurses, and no security footage. Just past. Steffi, as well. She is unfastened. Unraveling. Furious. Panicked. Paranoid. However, the real question is not where Liam is but rather why he has left and who is to blame. Steffi's descent, passion, shame, or love? Steffi has been emotionally hanging on for dear life ever since Liam dodged that bullet for her. She has been haunted by guilt, as well as shaken by Luna's breakdown and his diagnosis. But the moment she walks into the hospital and finds Liam's room empty, something inside her snaps. There are no calm discussions. Steffi demands answers, beginning with Liam's powerful and secretive father, Bill Spencer. There are no rational explanations. She doesn't think this is a problem with the paperwork or a transfer. She knows something shady is happening, and she's not wrong. But is Steffi really worried about Liam's safety? Or is she spiraling out of control as a result of Liam's disappearance? When Steffi confronts Bill at Spencer Publications, one of the most intense confrontations we've seen in months was presented to viewers. Bill's silence speaks volumes. Steffi is ablaze with rage and insists that she knows where Liam is. But Bill? He's calm. Cold. Calculated. He tells her that Liam is safe, but he doesn't say where. He denies every direct inquiry while insisting that everything is being done to save his son's life. Steffi finally understands that this is not about medicine at that point. It's about control. Secrets. Money. Tell me where he is, or I swear I will burn this whole empire down. Steffi, in full tiger mode. However, Bill does not blink. That's when fans knew, this is way bigger than anyone imagined. When Hope gets involved in the fight, her own panic sets in. The show shifts from rage to desperate heartbreak when Steffi contacts Hope Logan to fill in. Hope, who's been walking a tightrope between denial and regret since Liam's diagnosis, now faces the horrifying idea that she may never see him again, and that his father has taken him somewhere unknown. The two women, often rivals, sometimes allies, now unite with a shared goal: find Liam. Their alliance is tense, fragile, and susceptible to breaking apart at any time. But for now, they both agree on one thing: they can't trust Bill. And if the rumors that Grace Buckingham was a part of a secret medical procedure are true, then this goes even deeper than just family betrayal, it could be criminal. Is Liam actually ill? Fans aren't persuaded. The idea that Liam never had a brain tumor is currently one of the most controversial fan theories. He was indeed diagnosed by Dr. Grace Buckingham, as a doctor who has a troubled past and has strong emotional reasons. And yes, the timing was convenient, too convenient. Then, right before dying, he miraculously disappears under the care of Grace and Bill? Was it all a setup to isolate Liam? Is it possible that Bill was in charge from the beginning? And was Liam willing to go along with it, or is he just a pawn in someone else's game? Where is Liam now? 3 bold theories. 1. Spencer's private overseas facility. Bill might have moved Liam to a private treatment center with top-tier doctors, hoping to preserve his life quietly while keeping him away from public view, and from emotional distractions like Hope and Steffi. 2. In witness protection or a secret safe house. Liam may be hiding if there is more to the Luna shooting, such as if it is connected to a criminal cover-up. Is it possible that Bill is concealing threats? 3. Liam vanished willingly. The biggest twist is, what would happen if Liam decided to go missing? What if he decided to spend his final months away from the chaos because he was sick of the triangle, the drama at the hospital, and feeling sorry for himself? Maybe he asked Bill to help him vanish. Steffi's breakdown, a sign of things to come? Steffi has always been courageous, ferocious, and determined. However, the most recent version of her is something more sinister. She's becoming unhinged, emotional, possessive. She's married to Finn, but seems more emotionally entangled with Liam than ever before. If Luna turns up alive, as many fans suspect, and if Steffi's obsession with Liam continues to overtake her marriage, we may be looking at the beginning of Steffi's fall from grace. The big picture: what's next on B&B? Hope and Steffi teaming up could cause shockwaves across both families, especially if Ridge or Brooke gets involved. Finn may turn against Steffi if her obsession with Liam pushes him too far, especially if he's secretly hiding the truth about Luna's survival. Bill and Grace's secret plan could implode, and if it's revealed Liam was never sick, the entire canvas shifts. This storyline is building to something massive, possibly a return, a resurrection, or a reveal that resets everything we thought we knew about Liam Spencer's fate.